Good morning on the East Coast. How y'all doing? I know um, I'm in the process of moving right now, but anyway, I still want to chime in on last night's game. I watched some of it, most of it actually. The game with the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets. Now, Denver did themselves some justice by defeating the Lakers because they managed to move up into second place in the Western Conference. There's a lot of drama right now, and I say drama, but there's a lot of challenges surrounding the Lakers right now. Some things that has been exposed. First of all, as pointed out earlier in the season, the how long can LeBron James and Anthony Davis sustain such this season with so many minutes? Some glaring things were exposed on the bench in this game. I want to point out a couple of those things. With that being said, also, some things have come out in the news now, especially as a result of this third straight loss, and the Lakers is now 24-6, which is of course not the best record in the NBA, but it's still the number one record in the Western Conference. One thing that was brought out is that the Lakers have not been practicing, and that's remarkable, seeing how well they've been playing. They have not been practicing because the team is pretty aged. It's a pretty older team, and we have a lot of older players in their mid 30s. And with that being said, since by having an aged, experienced team, the coach have decided not to put so many miles on them in practice. So that's one point that you can look at going forward in the season. Now we're approaching, I'd say this is the 30th game. We still have 50 some odd games in the season left. Not only that, now those ugly injuries are starting to glare out. Kuzma, we got Davis, his side is he was clenching his side yesterday. Then of course you have LeBron James with the sternum injury there. His rib injury, the muscle injury. These are some concerns, and I mean, not unique to the Lakers. And I would get more concerned if the Clippers wasn't having such a difficult time themselves. But I think if both of these teams survive till the end of the season, they should both make some noise. Specifically concerned about the Lakers because I'm a fan of the Lakers. I mean, it's remarkable what the Clippers are doing, but I'm not a Clippers fan. I'm a Lakers fan. So I think going forward, yes. Do we need to be concerned? I would say yes. We need to be concerned the fact that we've lost 3 straight games. I know that maybe they pushed it a little too hard. Maybe this is a kind of a wash in the sense of the balance out for the possible injuries that can occur on a team. But with that being said, to see how well they played in 29, 30 games with the age and the lack of practice, that's speechless. Going forward, how bad is LeBron James' injury? The lingering injury with Kuzma and with AD, these lingering injuries. I mean, everybody have lingering injuries, but they're basically are. They need the break. They need the Christmas break or whatever the break is that they get around about this time of year. I know the Christmas date is a game. That's 2 days from now. But with that being said, they do need a break to heal up, and they need a couple of days off. Getting ready for the second part of the season is going to be brutal. It's going to really be brutal. So it's going to be a fight to try to keep this first place in the entire Western Conference as time continued to move on in the season. And, like I said, the Denver Nuggets did themselves justice in their 128-104 embarrassing of the Lakers and in LA. Now, Lakers had a chance to win that game, but there was some glaring point. You could see that the focus was, they focused more on double teaming and more or less collapsing on AD. I mean, you can't stop AD, but it made it more difficult for him. He had a more difficult game. But without LeBron James there, you saw that the other behind Kuzma and there's some you saw that it was difficult for the team to really step up, and that is a concern. That's a concern, that if you miss LeBron James, then the team becomes another team without LeBron James. The reason why that's a concern, because as the season goes on, teams are getting better. Some teams start out not that good, and then they get better throughout the season. So is the Lakers getting better? That's a question. This is why the trade rumors that you hear lingering around, we need to bring somebody in. We do need to bring somebody in who has playoff experience, and that would, I think, shore up things to ensure that the Lakers have a great run throughout this play, and in fact get themselves deep into the playoffs. We need one more man. We do need one more star to really get this thing taken care of. Otherwise, we're gonna really struggle as the player. Maybe finish in the semifinals of the Western Conference if we don't get this thing shored up. All right, so that's my take on the Lakers' loss, third straight loss. This time, the final score was the Denver Nuggets 128, the Lakers 104, and we're looking forward to the Christmas game with the Lakers and Clippers. All right, go LA.